Welcome back to Decked Out.
The theme of today's episode was voted on by patrons like you, and that is why we are joined by Zbexx and Peachypop for an all cosplay episode.
As always, thank you to our sponsors Coolstuffinc, EDHRec, and Dragon Shield, but more on them later in the video.
Let's go ahead and meet the players and check out the cosplays.
Hi, I'm Kalia of the Vast, and I'm here to play on Decked Out. My favorite thing to do is cheat big creatures into play, and I'm hoping that Avacyn will be one of those so I can use Armageddon to blow up everyone's lands.
Hi, I'm Massacre Girl, and today I'm hoping to have things out such as Blood Artist and Slaughter Specialist. I'm going to have all my opponents getting like little 1/1 creatures, and then when I hit the table, I'm going to kill them all.
Hello, my name is Nissa, and today I'm playing myself, Nissa Vastwood Seer. My plan is to play a bunch of planeswalkers, some really big green idiots, and then just run over the board.
Hi, I'm Ragavan, and look, it's me in the command zone. Today, I'm going to take all of my opponent's stuff, make a bunch of treasures, and hopefully try to steal the game with something like Hellkite Tyrant, which just lets me win automatically.
If you're enjoying the theme of today's episode, make sure you head over to our Patreon, where you can be a part of voting for future themes for the episode. You can also get signed tokens from the cast and crew, get into spell table games with us, and even submit deck lists for us to play here on the show.
And of course, you can always support us by clicking like and subscribe on the video, but now it's time to cosplay.
Welcome to the table. Let's see who goes first.
Rolls.
2.
I got a 19.
6.
Well, I'm going to pack it up.
This dice is loaded, by the way. I got a 19 on it yesterday.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I got a 10. That's not happening.
Unbelievable.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, I'm going to draw my card, because that's what we do in Commander,
Proud of you.
and play Path of Ancestry tapped. Pass.
Okay. I will play a forest. Shocker. And a Fadehorn Elves, a little mana dork that allows me to tap for a green. Pass turn.
All right. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to play Mountain. I'm going to tap. I'm going to cast my commander, Ragavan, Nimble Pilferer.
Threat identified.
Oh, yeah. And you probably know already. But if I hit you with this, I'm going to make a treasure, and I'm going to steal the top card of your library, and I can cast that until end of turn. Pass my turn.
Play a swamp, and I'm going to pass.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Swamp. I'll tap 2 and play a Boros Signet, and that's pass turn.
Forest number 2. And we'll have a nice simple play. We're going to play a Tireless Tracker. When a land enters the battlefield under my control, I investigate. And whenever you sacrifice a clue, put a +1/+1 counter onto Tireless Tracker. And I'll pass turn.
All right. Draw. Time to do that thing. I'm going to play a Den of the Bugbear, which will be untapped because I control less than 2 other lands. Let's go to combat.
Do you get to cast the spell
Already?
without paying its mana cost?
No, that
Well, I'm probably not your best target yet.
I'm only very broken, not completely broken. But you also though have the stuff in my colors because if I hit a double color
that's fair.
spell.
Hit me, baby, one more time for the first time. And then I will be able to attack you eventually.
But your stuff, I think it is more likely I'll hit something expensive out of there. So we'll save it. We'll save it for.
No, I mean.
I'm gonna go to combat and I'm gonna swing 2 at you, PG.
Okay, I take it. You get to exile 1 card off the top of my library. Does it go face down? I can't remember.
Oh, you can flip it. Let's see what we got.
It's a Westvale Abbey. Does it go to exile forever? After
It goes
that?
to exile forever because I
07?
cannot cast that card.
You sure can.
I'm gonna grab my treasure. You know what? I'll just pay 2 and cast a Swiftfoot Boots. And so that there's no funny business here, I will sack the treasure and equip Ragavan.
Okay.
And pass turn.
I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to play a swamp. And finally I get to do something. I'm going to tap 2 for Blood Artist.
Oh.
Whenever Blood Artist or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life and I will gain a life.
Very on brand.
Yes. They're best pals. And I will pass.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Godless Shrine, untapped. Ouch, I'll take 2. And then I will tap 4.
Here we go.
That's right. And I'm adding a mana that's spent to share a creature type that shares a creature type with my commander because It is my commander. Enter Kaalia of the Vast. I am a 2/2 flyer, and whenever I attack, I can put an angel, demon, or dragon into play, tapped and attacking the opponent who I chose to attack. It's a little unusual for me to play Kaalia out unprotected, but with all of the creatures and removal I have in my hand, it's time to get something on the battlefield.
That sounded like one of those dating like shows. Like, I am a 2/2 flying angel.
That's right. And if you'd like to go on a date with me, I hope you'll pick me, not contestant number 3.
Yeah.
I'm interested in flying and long walks on the beach.
Yeah. Passing the turn. Also, it's funny because you're the only like monkey at the table, and we're all like humanoid-ish planeswalker creatures. I don't know. I'm gonna scry. Leave it on top.
Veggie, can I please get, or can you please get a clue?
Get a clue.
Oh, Nissa's gonna drop some land.
All right, I'm gonna start off by casting Exploration. I may play an additional land on each turn. I'm gonna play a forest for a turn. I'm gonna make a clue with my Tireless Tracker. And I get to play an additional forest, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I'll make 2 total clues with Tireless Tracker. And the last play is gonna be Elvish Reclaimer. It's a 1/2, and it gets +2/+2 as long as 3 or more lands are in my graveyard. I can also pay to sacrifice to search for a land and put that onto the battlefield tapped. I don't want Ragavan to hit me, so I think I will not.
I do not plan to hit you because I don't think I use your stuff very well. Plus, I'm gonna hit them to try and get removal.
That's fair. I'm scared of the Kalia, so I'm gonna go ahead and swing Tireless Tracker to the very scary Kalia deck.
I will not block and simply take 3.
You're gonna take 4 because I'm gonna crack a clue and draw a card.
I will take 4.
And then I will pass the turn.
All right, we're gonna need a good steal here. Play another mountain. I think we wait and find out what we get. I'll go to combat, attack Zbexx.
Okay.
Let's see what we get.
It's 2 damage, right?
2 damage.
So I take 2, and then you get another land.
Come on.
I left that on top
There
for
you go.
myself.
You can just exile that.
I wanted that.
I can't use it, but I will make a treasure.
Boo.
We'll pass. We gotta go quick
just for
before
me.
suddenly nothing's on the board.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go with a swamp. I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna go with Yahenni, Undying Partisan. He's 2/2 with haste. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a 1/1 counter on Yahenni. And I can sacrifice another creature to give Yahenni indestructible until end of turn. I'm so harmless. I've not harmed anyone yet.
I plan on harming someone this coming turn.
Yeah, I'm more offended
He's
by
harmed you.
by a hasty Yahenni not hitting somebody. I'd rather you just hit me.
Oh, that's right. It does have haste, doesn't it? Let me go 2/2 at Mr. Ragavan over here.
Bring it.
I gotta clock you back.
2 damage to me.
Great. And now I'll pass my turn.
Okay, I'm playing the land Bojuka Bog to stay on curve, but it cannot exile anybody's graveyard because there is none, so whatever. We want to get some stuff on the board with Kaalia.
No, we
and
don't.
I've only been
No.
dealt damage by one person. Yeah.
Well, oh wait.
I'm gonna move to combat.
All right, so that's an attack trigger, right?
I'm moving to combat. It is an attack trigger.
Blow it up, Veggie. Blow it up.
Yeah.
Save us.
I'm gonna pay
Be the monkey we need.
1, 2, 3, 4 and cast Big Score to try and find an answer. I discard a card, I'll draw 2 and make 2 treasures.
I thought you had an answer.
In my heart, I have an answer.
Oh, God.
You don't need an answer right away.
Yeah.
I'm at the lowest life.
You could put a 7-drop demon in play.
It's not gonna be
Kaalia.
that bad. I promise. I just want to build up my board a little bit first.
I feel like these
before
two
I get
decks,
really scary.
these two come out so hot and everyone just turns on them so fast.
But I'm Kaalia, playing Kaalia.
Yeah.
I'm gonna discard this access tunnel to my Big Score, draw 2, make 2 treasures. So where's this Kalia going?
What type of deal do you have for me, Veggie?
My deal, if you send it to not me, it lives for this turn.
It's going to die.
Yes.
Okay, well, I need it to live, and I will accept this deal one time. And
A limited
you're
time
gonna need
offer.
to remember that I accepted the deal.
As the saying goes, I have the memory of a monkey. So
I've
that's
never heard that saying.
as the people say, a monkey never forgets.
It's an elephant.
Kalia is a very, very scary creature to have on the board, but I think it's to my benefit to actually let her live, because I don't have ways to just steal things off the top of my opponent's library. I can also steal them off the battlefield.
I'm going to declare Kalia as an attacker at Nerdgirl, and I'm going to put into play tapped and attacking Goldspan Dragon, which is only a 4/4. So you're only taking 6, which you were like, I'm going to take 7 automatically. Not even.
Veggie, I am going to kill you. For letting this happen, because now we can't deal with that.
Like, not on
Look,
the table, like you're gonna come over here.
As they say, the first blow is the lightest. Okay, that's
that there needs to be no blows if you kill it. All right, I've taken the 6.
Okay, yeah. So it doesn't get the attack trigger this time, but if I get to attack again with Goldspan Dragon, then I'll have some more land to me. And I only have 6 power on the board. That is less than some people, I think. Right? It is the same as some people.
Which is not the same as it being less,
It is close.
basically.
It is one away.
It's a negligible difference.
I'm going to go ahead and tap to play my commander, Nissa Vastwoodseer. When it enters the battlefield, I can search my library for a forest and put it into my hand, then shuffle. And then if I have 7 lands in play, I can flip it and it turns into the Nissa Planeswalker. So let's go ahead and find a forest. You told me you had an answer.
I don't think I specifically said I had an answer. You just assumed and were like, the red or the black has an answer. I'm just going to do my thing.
I asked if you did, and you said, I have something for it.
I don't remember that. A monkey never
wasn't
forgets.
there.
Or here's no evil or something
Yeah.
like that.
I'm going to go ahead and play the forest that I got and get an additional clue. And then I'm going to go ahead and attack Veggie for 5 with the Elvish Reclaimer and the Tireless Tracker.
All right, well, luckily I have this removal, so
Go for it.
Just for you.
Veggie, go for it, please.
I will accept your
I will
four.
happily start punching holes into this boat with you, and we will both go down.
Yeah. No, I will gladly accept your 5 damage.
We're going down together this time.
No, I got. Well, I can't. I was gonna say I have a plan, but I don't think that's ever been true.
That's never true. Pass.
I'm gonna play War Room as my land for turn, which can let me draw some cards later. First, we gotta do the thing, and there's only one person that I can get. Well, I don't think you're blocking with Blood Artist.
What have I done to you?
I'm just trying to steal your cards. That's the damage.
You're trying to get not lands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let him have it.
Statistically, I don't have that many lands out, so it's more probable that I probably have lands on top.
That makes sense to me. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna swing Zbexx.
Monkey agree.
Massacre Girl, I'm coming for you.
I've done
Peachy.
nothing.
All
Look,
right.
you've got all this happening.
No. I will take the commander damage.
I've yet committed no crime today.
And you get a land for your thanks.
Yay!
Stupid monkey.
No, we'll get a treasure.
That's what you get for pilfering.
Then I'll just pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Reign of Riches. When it enters the battlefield, I will create 2 treasures, and then the first spell that I cast each turn that uses treasure mana has Cascade. I will pass the turn.
Great. I'm gonna untap. I'm going to play a Forbidden Orchard. Whenever I tap it for mana, target opponent creates a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token. I will pay 3 for Bastion of Remembrance. When it enters, I create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. And whenever a creature I control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and I gain a life. I haven't killed anyone yet. It's all fine.
This is true.
Wait, isn't the point of an assassin that we wouldn't know if you'd killed someone already? I could be dead right now.
And we wouldn't even know it.
Yeah.
So there's my 1/1 soldier. I think I'm gonna do a silly fun thing. I think I'll tap this for a black. I'll float a black. Target opponent is going to get a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token. Would anyone like a 1/1
I'll
spirit
take
creature
one.
token?
Veggie
Would you
keeps
like one?
attacking me with Ragavan.
I will gift you a spirit creature
Wait,
token.
but if you give it to me, then I'll keep attacking Zbexx with.
If you give it to me,
She has somebody in the way, then I
if you
swing
give
at
it to
you.
me, I will attack Veggie.
I like all of these offers.
Give it to Nerdgirl.
I can't guarantee it'll live a long time.
Oh, it's so cute.
But he will have a fun time there. I'm gonna do some combat type things. So I'm going to swing with my 2/2. Ragavan, I think I need to keep you in check because you're going to start getting cascade things, so I think I need to...
I'm also worried about the things that then Ragavan could get off of my deck and cascade their large CMC mana valued things.
True. So I'm going to declare attacks with the 2/2 Yeheni. But before damage, what I'm going to do is activate his ability to sacrifice another creature. I'm going to sacrifice this here soldier. And that's going to do some things. That's going to put a 1/1 counter on Yeheni. Beep. And then whenever a creature I control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and I gain a life. And as a result of Blood Artist, whenever Blood Artist or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life, and I gain a life. I guess Nerdgirl, to even it up, I will give you the 1. I will deal 1 to you. And now we got the 3/3 coming towards you.
Yeah, I can't block that.
Okay. I just wanted the counters. And I will pass my turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna attack. I'm going to combat.
I don't know about that.
I would love to do something about that, but I cannot.
I was like, I'll give you 1. Galvanic Blast. Woo! I'm coming out blasting. It would deal 2 damage to any target, which would be enough to kill Kalia anyway, but it also has Metalcraft and deals 4 damage because I control 3 or more artifacts.
You're extra killing Kalia.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure that means that I kill her again as soon as you replay her.
No.
Because it's double damage.
That's not how it works.
Yeah.
Stays on the stack.
Also, that is my first spell played with treasure mana, so I can cascade for 0.
Is there more than 1?
This is gonna be dumb.
No!
There's
It's not
only
as exciting
1.
as you think.
There's
but
only
it's the
1.
fact that we get to do it. All right, reveal from the top until I hit a spell that costs 0, and I'll get to cast that.
True. If you put hot soup in there,
Yeah.
Hot soup coming through.
Mox Amber.
And there we go.
God.
That is the only 0-cost spell in my entire deck, and I definitely thought about this before when I was deck building and didn't need to look it up right now. I'm going to cast this Mox Amber for free, which would have been free anyway. And I have another source of red. Yeah, pure value. Please continue.
All right. I am in my combat phase. Veggie, hitting you for 4.
Yeah, I'm going to take that 4.
Okay, I, on attack, am making a treasure token before you take the damage. Give me a treasure. So I'm gonna remove the treasures so that I get 2 treasures from Goldspan Dragon, and with this other 6 mana, cast my commander, myself, Kalia of the Vast, and Path of Ancestry trigger, Scry.
Nice.
I don't actually think it's as good in your deck. Like, I don't think it's what you want to do right now. Yeah, so that card can stay on top from my scry. And I already went to combat and made my treasures, so it feels like I've done nothing, but I've actually done stuff. Pass.
At end of turn, I'm going to go ahead and crack a clue to draw and put a counter onto the Tireless Tracker. And then I'll untap. I'm going to go ahead and play a land to get another clue. This is only 6.
Need 7.
I do need 7. So I'm going to go ahead and crack another clue, and I'll draw for that clue and put a counter onto the Tireless Tracker. Ooh, I did hit a forest, and I can indeed play another one due to exploration, but do I want to attack first? I'm going to attack Nissa Vastwood Seer at Peachy.
No.
I don't want to leave it on the table. I'm going to flip it.
That's fine. I gave you a cat.
That's true, and I did promise I would attack Veggie, so we're going to come across the table at Veggie for 6.
Mm-hmm.
What do you get me with, Miss Nissa?
Just
here?
the 2, yeah.
Yeah, I have no blocks for this.
Great.
Commander damage.
And then I'll go ahead and play my second forest, giving me a 3rd clue for turn, which will flip my Nissa and turn her into Nissa Sage Animist. She comes into play with 3 loyalty counters, and I can plus to reveal the top card of my library. If it's a forest, I put it into play. Otherwise, put it into my hand. I can -2 to make a 4/4 green elemental creature token and put that onto the battlefield, or I can -7 to untap 6 lands. They become 6/6 elementals, and they are still lands. So 3 loyalty. I'm going to go ahead and actually plus Nissa. If I can reveal the top card, if it's a land specifically. So I do get to go ahead and put this onto the battlefield. And when a land comes into play, I'll go ahead and put another clue onto my little clue guys.
I would say that is also definitely not an insignificant land.
Argoth, Sanctum of Nature. I can tap 4 mana to create 2/2 bear creature tokens at sorcery speed. It taps for a green, but I can also use it to transform into a mega planeswalker later in the game, maybe, if I find the piece. It will enter the battlefield tapped which I'm fine with. And then, I think I'm good. I'm gonna pass the turn.
You played a lot of lands, you have a lot of mana. You're living the mono green dream.
I'm doing the things.
What are the big problems here?
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
Go over there.
Actually, can you
all just-
get a mirror and look at yourself?
Yeah, that's a good
I
idea.
do that all the time.
Okay, great. Do it right now. That's who the biggest target is.
I the drama.
Yes, you're the drama.
I think that this seems very fun. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to cast Coercive Recruiter. When it or another pirate enters the battlefield under my control, I gain control of target creature until end of turn. I untap, it gets haste, and it becomes pirate. That gold span over there is looking kind of nice.
It comes back to me at the end of your turn.
It does, yes.
You can borrow it.
Thanks.
You hang on. He gets a little pirate hat.
You're targeting it,
I
right?
am targeting it, but with an ability, not a spell.
That's fine. But now I think I will target it to fizzle your thing.
Oh.
I think. I'm going to go ahead and cast Beast Within, and I'm going to destroy targeting the Goldspan Dragon.
Trigger.
You get a treasure and a 3/3 beast that will help you block the Ragavan.
That's gonna trigger some stuff for me too.
Wait, whoa. Everybody's assuming that this is going to happen.
Triggers on the stack.
Does Beast Within resolve? Tapped out red player. I thought you do have treasure tokens to be
I
fair.
have 3 treasures. I don't even need these treasures because I'm going to cast Deflecting Swat. So
Yes.
I can change the target of this spell that can target any permanent that I want. And the Deflecting Swat is free because I control my commander.
Say, I'm not a part of this at all, actually.
This would be such a nice opportunity to get rid of the Bastion of Remembrance, though, that could end up being very deadly. But I think it's gonna be a while before I'm super worried about that.
Yeah.
I think I've got to slow Nissa down a little bit, especially since I don't think I have much that will take her out once she's bigger. So I will redirect the Beast Within to Nissa.
Okay. So Nissa will
Oh no.
be destroyed,
Now I don't get my triggers because she's not a creature.
and I will get
Dang
a
you.
beast.
You will get a beast.
I still
dare
get my
you.
treasure token because the trigger on the stack still resolves even though the target was changed. So I will get my treasure because I like having treasure. I'm not a hoarding monkey who's greedy.
Speaking of greedy, I like that dragon now. I'll go to combat. I will attack with Ragavan to Peachy. I'll swing with the gold span at Nerdgirl since you don't have any way to block this currently. And those are the only 2 attackers that I've got.
I think I will instead walk with the Blood Artist to, to put a stop to the monkey business for a moment. So when Blood Artist dies, I have a couple of things that are going to go off. When Blood Artist themselves dies, I will gain a life, and target player will lose 1 life. You are the cause of Blood Artist dying, so I will give you the -1 for that. And then secondarily, whenever a creature I control dies, each opponent loses 1 life.
And I'm also going to take the extra 4 for the dragon hitting me.
And then I will gain 1 life from the Bastion of Remembrance.
Okay, so now I've got all this treasure mana.
It's still your turn?
It's still my turn, yeah.
I haven't had a turn in years.
I'll pay 1 of these treasures while they tap for 2 to cast Mind Stone. That is my first spell that I've used treasure mana for, so we'll Cascade.
I feel like more people need to be playing this Reign of Riches in their red
it's
decks.
pretty decent.
So I'm gonna hit a Lightning Bolt. I'll get to cast that for free. You have no other creatures, so this is my only opportunity to get rid of
I do have
Yahenni.
this.
So
Yes.
I will target Yahenni with this Lightning Bolt.
Yahenni will
Jeez,
die.
You're mean, Ragavan.
This is great. I'm having a good time.
This is why nobody likes Ragavan.
Ragavan has done this to you all, by
This
the
is why
way.
you're banned in every format.
One more Bastion trigger will go off.
Except this one, apparently.
When this dies, you all will lose a life. Thank you. And I hope you file that under Ragavan, because he's the one who did it. I didn't do that.
All right, and with that, I will pass my turn. Here's the dragon back. That was fun.
Oh, I got it back.
A fun little vacation.
Oh my gosh, it's lightning helix.
Ooh, it's time for math. I'm going to tap 5. When I tap this for mana, somebody's going to get
It doesn't matter. It's gonna
does
die.
matter. Well, yes, but then I get to kill it.
Okay, all right.
Well, I'll just, for the sake of easy math then, we're going to put 2 little
we'll
spirits.
We'll give you
Yeah.
2 spirits.
I get 2 spirits.
I'm gonna tap 5 and I'm gonna cast my commander, Massacre Girl. Massacre Girl is a little complicated. She is a 4/4 with Menace. When she enters the battlefield, each other creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Whenever a creature dies this turn, each creature of the Massacre Girl gets -1/-1 until end of turn.
Yeah, so that's just the board.
Just in case, I'm gonna crack a clue and go to 3 and put a counter here, actually. So we will have to maybe math. Yeah, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So it'll kill everything up to an 8/8, I think? Yay, I got to do the thing. I got to do the massacre. Look, nice easy board, nice simple math.
No.
You're all so welcome. Ideally, I don't really want to cast Massacre Girl with nothing else out to benefit from. I would have liked to do Black Market first, and I only have 5 mana to work with, but I think that there's enough threats on the table that I need to clear some of this out first and hopefully play that later. I have nothing else to do and I'm tapped out. I'm gonna pass my turn. Please don't stomp all over me. I didn't mean it.
You might get to see this card now. You forgot that I scried it to the top, didn't you?
Oh, right.
All right, you were too focused on my dragon to remember what card I put on top of my library. Maybe I don't want you to see it right away. Swiftfoot Boots is on the battlefield.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the problem, is that if I play this, you're just gonna come after me.
If he has the boots with the fur, everyone in the club will in fact be looking at her.
Ooh, are they made of Ragavan?
I hope so. At the end of this game, they might be.
Actually, probably soon.
So I am going to use my treasure and tap my mana for 6 to cast Aurelia the War Leader. She is a 3/4 angel with flying, vigilance, and haste. And whenever she attacks for the first time each turn, untap all creatures, just her right now, and I get an additional combat phase. I did this just so you wouldn't attack me because the other card was better.
Ooh.
Believe it or not. Hey, she has haste. I'm gonna attack Veggie for 3.
Bring it.
I'm worried about
you. Do the crime, you serve the time.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Trigger, I'll get an additional combat
Yeah.
phase. You have too much life. I'm hitting you for 3.
That's okay. I will take that 3. 1, 2, 3.
Someone's got to start getting you down a little bit so that way
okay.
once we're ready, you're not like at 100 life all of a sudden.
It's okay.
Pass.
Oh boy. Well, I was looking okay, and now I'm looking less okay. We're gonna go ahead and tap 5/2 for the tax and cast the Nissa Vastwood's here. When she ETBs, I can grab an extra land and put that into my hand. We're gonna go ahead and play the forest that we got, which will flip the Nissa Vastwood's here into the Sage Animist. It's gonna ETB with 3 loyalty counters on here, which I swear I can find. I don't want to let Veggie back into this game, but
I only got 2 cards in my hand.
I also don't like what's happening over here.
I know, that's why I sent 1 combat at each of them. Like, they're both problematic.
I'm going to go ahead and minus Nissa, -2, and just get a 4/4 little elemental dude. Just hanging out. We're just doing stuff. Is this going to kill Nissa?
No.
Well, then I will just play a land, my second land for turn, and I'm going to trust that it's not going to kill Nissa and pass the turn.
I'm not a deal breaker.
Great.
Not this turn.
Yeah, so it's a 1-round deal. I'm fine with this.
It's like not
Can't be
right now.
allies forever.
This is gonna cost me 4 for Ragavan. Well, 4 to get him to
expensive.
swing right now.
It's an expensive monkey.
And I can't even get through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To cast Hellkite Tyrant.
Oh.
This is 6/5, flying trample. When it deals combat damage to a player, I gain control of all artifacts that player controls. Which is nothing right now, I don't think. Or a signet.
Yeah.
Nice. But also, at the beginning of my upkeep.
Artifacts?
Shush!
Okay, sorry. I didn't say anything.
Why?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
We have homework to turn in today.
Also, at the beginning of my upkeep, if I control 20 or more artifacts, I win the game.
Oh no.
Yeah. Not quite there. I had to use some of them, but right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But also, that is my first spell that I cast using treasure mana, so I'm gonna cascade and it costs 6. So Let's see.
This is why the monkey needs to go.
All right, well, at least we get another monkey on the board. A Cascade into Simian Spirit Guide. It's a 2/2, could have been exiled from my hand for mana. Are you kidding me? This is literally the worst card I possibly could have cascaded into. It doesn't do anything on the board. I only want it in my hand, and now I think I'm wide open. All right, do I want to draw cards or do I want more mana?
I think you want more mana because you seemed pretty upset that you weren't going to be able to exile Simian Spirit Guide from your hand for mana. I saw that emotionally just a second ago. You can cut back to it in editing and zoom in.
I like these ideas, but you realize I'm asking this question because I'm like, do I attack you and steal your signet, which would be the mana, or do I attack Nerdgirl and steal the clues, which would be the card draw?
You want to attack me?
Well, I'm still saying I feel like as your Kalia therapist, I saw that your inner you had some anguish on your face when that came into play, instead of being able to use it for mana. So if you need to attack me to get my Boros signet, just know that there will be repercussions.
Well, I'm definitely going to sack one more treasure and equip Hellkite Tyrant with Swiftfoot boots.
Just waiting for it to be my turn again.
No, me too.
Yeah.
It's been eons.
You know what? I'm going to combat Hellkite Tyrant, swinging 6 at Nerdgirl.
I can't block it, but I can draw cards.
You can.
Oh.
So I'm going to go ahead and start sacking clues and drawing to try to stop Veggie.
I think that's a good
So I
thing. 'cause it
figure
also
I'll at
keeps
least get
them
one,
out of-
I think.
My plan was to make a bear, but we're not doing that now. We're just going to make sure Veggie doesn't get the value.
Because now that I can't get Ragavan through until I come up with a better plan, and I only have 2 cards in hand, I need those.
Have a clue, Veggie,
Thanks.
and I will take the 6.
Okay.
I'll pass my turn.
Hey, Zbexx, I did kill a lot of your things. I'm
Yeah.
going to give you a spirit.
Okay.
You may have a 1/1 spirit token.
I'll take a spirit.
It does not have flying, unfortunately.
That's okay. I can block Ragavan with it.
Yeah. And I'm on board with keeping things out of Ragavan's little mischievous paws.
Same.
So I'm going to tap these 5, and I'm going to go with Black Market, a card I wish I had played before Massacre Girl was out. Is an enchantment. Whenever a creature dies, any of y'all, I put a charge counter on Black Market. At the beginning of my pre-combat main phase, I add 1 black mana to my mana pool for each charge counter on Black Market. So I think I will send Massacre Girl at Veggie. 4/4 with Menace.
I can't block Menace.
Suppose that's all I've got. I'll pass my turn.
Should I kill Veggie?
I could be dead.
I don't hate the idea.
I honestly, I know that you're saying that you're not a threat right now, but you have done the most damage to me and manipulated the top of my deck the most. Are you gonna help me kill Veggie?
I don't know how I can.
Can you attack if the creature's gone?
Yes?
Okay. Casting. Vindicate. Targeting your Simian Spirit Guide. Best target ever for a Vindicate.
Is that the sound of a creature dying?
And do I feel vindicated for everything that you got rid of mine? Moving to combat. I am declaring Aurelia and the Spirit attacking Veggie trigger. Enter my second combat phase.
Whoa.
Okay.
I'm just saying slow down. Now you can do that.
Okay.
And so I will take the...
4. And then untap all things. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack you for 1 and send the other 3 at Massacre Girl because her life's really high in comparison to ours. You have
fair.
almost,
That's fair.
you have literally
That's
double
fair.
Nerdgirl.
I understand.
So
It must
because
happen.
Veggie hopefully will be gone, and then that damage wouldn't have been wasted.
I'm also not a deal breaker.
yes.
That was 3 from Aurelia, right?
Yeah, just 3. And that's my turn. I'm gonna pass.
All right. Hopefully Veggie is not long for this world. I'm gonna tick Nissa up and reveal the top card. It is not a land. You may play lands from your graveyard. It's a creature. I'll put that into my hand. Okay, before I decide anything else, I'm just gonna see what happens, and we're gonna go in 4 for Veggie. I think it's gotta happen, friend.
I am dead.
R.I.P. Monkey Man.
I can't even argue. I tried, but I can't. I was very definitely the threat, and they needed to take me out right then, or I would have been able to turn this whole thing around. I understand. You must remove the strongest of the of the characters here on the board first.
All right, everybody's tapped out, so we're gonna cast Spinning Wheel Kick for 3.
That's a new one.
And I'm
what's that
gonna deal 4 damage to each of your creatures.
When Massacre Girl dies,
I will take 1.
everyone will lose a life, and I will gain 1. And then whenever any creature dies, I get a charge counter for Black Market, which would be 1, 2, 3.
Yep. All right, we're gonna tap 3 for a Raminap Excavator. It is a 2/3 for 3 that just lets me play lands from my graveyard, which we don't currently have any. And then I will pass to Veggie.
Thanks.
Oh, psych.
So I believe that takes it to me. So I'm going to go ahead and untap. All right, screw it. Here's what we're doing. We're doing 4, 1, 2, 3. You're getting that spirit token.
Oh, thanks,
Awesome.
girl.
We've got a Massacre Girl.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
girl.
Yes. So that will be destroyed.
I had to give you a hair flip.
And then, so everything will get -2/-2 until end of turn right now, because it's this, and then it gets 1 additional since that dies.
girl.
And then when a creature dies, I get a counter on Black Market. And then with my 2 mana here, what I will do is feed the Swarm, destroying the 4/4. Massacre Girl's second ability says whenever a creature dies this turn, each creature other than Massacre Girl gets -1/-1 till end of turn. Okay. So that's another -1/-1. Ha ha ha. I do lose life equal to the permanent's converted mana cost, which is
0.
nothing. Awesome. And hey, another creature died, so I get another charge counter. I get 2 new charge counters, actually.
You need more dice.
I do.
Unfortunately, my board got wiped again, so I'm gonna have to dig for something. Hopefully I can find it.
I think I'm done doing things. I'll pass my turn.
So you get like a bunch of free mana every turn, and you're getting a bunch of free mana every turn. I think I need to be getting some free mana. Oh wait, I had a Goldspan Dragon. On your end step, I'm gonna cast Enlightened Tutor. I'm gonna search my library for an artifact or enchantment card and reveal that card, put it on top, and shuffle my library. Now that Veggie's out, I can use my Enlightened Tutor to get something better for protection from both of them. It's the Sword of Feast and Famine. Great. Gives protection to target creature from black and green.
That's pretty good.
And when it deals damage to a player, I get to untap all lands that I control.
Oh, good.
Ba-dunch. You know I will be drawing the sword, which you know that I don't have enough mana to cast most of the creatures in my deck that are large, because that's how Kalia is built. I will now cast a very cool card. The one that Veggie didn't get to see on top of my deck before dying. Liliana Vess.
No.
She enters with 5 loyalty counters. Yes, she does.
I don't.
I can make target player discard a card. I can search my library for a card and put it on top. And her ultimate is put all creature cards in all graveyards onto the battlefield under my control. What have you done for me?
I killed Veggie.
You did kill Veggie.
To be fair, any of us could kill Veggie.
I mean, you have more cards in your hand, so discard a card. You got plenty to spare. If you discard a land, oh no, your guy's gone. Well, yeah, discard a card. That's my final answer.
I will
Lock it
discard
in.
a land.
See, there you go. Yeah, you're fine. No harm, no foul. Pass.
Okay.
I think no foul. We'll see. Nissa likes land, so maybe I highly offended her.
I have drawn a thing.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me like that.
Team Planeswalker.
Oh,
Yeah? Team Planeswalker.
Okay.
these two.
Let's start by casting another Planeswalker.
Team Planeswalker.
Nissa, who shakes the world. So the static ability is my forest tap for an additional forest. I can also put 3 counters onto target land I control, untap it, it becomes a 0/0 elemental with haste and vigilance. And then the ultimate is I get an emblem with lands I control have indestructible. Search your library for any number of forests, put them onto the battlefield, and shuffle. I'm going to tick up this Nissa to reveal the top card. It is not a land, so it'll go into my hand. This is mean, but this is hopefully going to close out the game close soon. All right, let's go ahead and tap for 8. And we're going to go ahead and play another Nissa.
Oh my god. New Nissa.
The Ascended Animist for full loyalty. So it's going to come into play with the full 7. I have 1 floating as well. The +1 is I create an XX green Phyrexian Horror, where that is the loyalty. So in this case, it would be 8. I can -1 to destroy an artifact or an enchantment. And then I can also ultimate for 7, where my creatures get +1/+1 for each forest I control. We don't have enough creatures yet. Let's go ahead and tick up Nissa to untap a forest, and we will give it 3 counters. tap a forest with the floating, and we're going to do very mean things. We're going to cast Song of the Dryads, and we're going to turn a permanent into just a colorless forest. And unfortunately, it's going to have to go to Massacre Girl.
I understand.
You're also, I think,
now a forest.
the biggest threat.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tick down Nissa, Ascended Animist, and destroy an enchantment, and that's going to be your money market.
No. I was gonna look up something. It sure does. Losing my black market with being as stuck on lands as I am right now is not ideal, but I think that I've kind of got enough going on where maybe I can recover. Maybe I'll get some cheaper spells or some rituals or something, so I'm cautiously hopeful.
I will tack Liliana for 3.
All right. She's taken 3.
I'm gonna go ahead and tap my forest and play Nissa's Triumph. Search your library for up to 2 basic lands. If you control a Nissa Planeswalker, which I most certainly do, instead I can search for 3. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle.
So 9, right?
I'm gonna go ahead and search for a forest, a Mosswort Bridge, and a Lair of the Hydra. Those will go into my hand.
And that layer can be real big right now.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
I think things might be happening.
Liliana's just my friend over here.
At least you have something. Look what you've done to my girl.
She's one with the earth.
Yes.
Oh.
She had to go to jail.
I will play my Mosswort Bridge tapped. I'll look at the top 4, put a card underneath it, and it taps for a green source. I can also pay 1 and tap it, and if I have 10 power on the board, I can cast that card without paying its mana cost.
Dana Fisher would be so proud of you now.
I gotta send a picture to Dana.
You have
She'd be so
to.
excited.
I'm gonna put this card under the bridge and the rest on the bottom of the library. And my second land for turn will be the Lair of the Hydra, which will also enter tapped, and then I'll pass the turn.
I'm gonna untap my 5 lands, which I'm still on, and I'm gonna draw.
I'm still on 4, so
Yeah. Oh, it sucks.
Okay, at the very worst, you're technically at 6 mana, not 5.
Oh no, you're right. I can tap her for mana.
yeah, you have 6 lands. I only have 4.
She's forest.
Just to a forest.
Thanks, Judge V.
I think the only thing I can really do is tap Massacre Girl for green mana.
Ouch.
And then go 1, 2, and 3. And I will go with Sangromancer. It's a 3/3 flying creature. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, I may gain 3 life. Whenever an opponent discards a card, I may gain 3 life. And I have 2 mana left, but not a lot to do with it. So I guess I'm going to pass my turn.
Come on, land.
I know.
Come on, land. If I draw a land, the game might go on. I drew a land! Yay!
It's a tapped land.
It's Divine Triumph. It could come into play tapped, or I could cycle it, but yeah, let's just go ahead and pretend that she's all here. So go ahead and discard a card.
Aw, why'd you make her discard a card? I'm not doing
Because
nothing.
if there's some way that you can possibly get rid of her, I need to be able to get your life total down.
That is true.
I'm gonna cast my Sword of Feast and Famine just in the hopes that I live and manage to get a creature out and have mana to equip it after somehow playing it. I will have protection from both of you, so I am so threatening, but not a threat at all. Pass.
All right.
I feel like we're gonna have a lot of math.
I just sit here and look pretty.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the forest, ladies.
We're really showing off with the lands over here.
I also feel like she's rubbing it in your face. Like, you did it the dirty way with the black market. I used
10,
my
12,
resources.
14,
the
16,
earth,
18,
the land.
20.
I
Good clean
harvested my
mana.
profit.
Clean organic mana.
Yes. Oh, Nissa. We're a little mocking right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have
Just like,
But I mean, I'm not going to complain as I math out your death.
That's what I'm saying.
You can
yeah.
mock as much as you'd like.
I mean,
Because I'm
yeah.
literally just deciding who to kill right now. All right, first we're going to tick up Nissa, and we're going to look at the top card. If it is a land, put it onto the battlefield. Each land is a forest now, which means that Nissa can actually tap all of these extra things, which is great. I'll also play a forest for my turn, so we get some more foresty action. I don't know who I should kill. I think I'll just...
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, Hey, remember what I've
You've
done
done this to me
game?
already. I'm gonna go ahead and float 2, and then I will tick up the other Nissa.
You're only coming at me because I have lower life. You
To
shouldn't be picking on the little guy.
Untap. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So this is a 19 Hydra. So now we'll go to combat and we'll do 19 from the Hydra and 6 from the forests to the lovely Kaalia.
I'm so surprised that Nerdgirl attacked me before Massacre Girl. Massacre Girl can recover so much quicker than me. I have nothing on board. I'm dead.
All right, excellent.
Hey!
Hi. We're ghosts.
It's up to me, isn't it?
My turn's not done yet.
I know.
I will tap 2 and I'm gonna play a Conduit of Worlds.
Oh, good.
This allows me to play lands from my graveyard. I can choose target non-land. I can tap it, choose target non-land permanent from my graveyard. If I haven't cast any other spells this turn, allows me to cast more spells from my graveyard. I'm also going to tick down Nissa to destroy an enchantment, and we're going to go ahead and hit your Bastion, or I think it's called. And then I will indeed say go.
What can I make happen? With one Massacre Girl who's now a forest and one vampire. I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna tap 1 and 2 and 3 for a Sword of Hearth and Home. So Sword and Hearth and Home, equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from green and from white. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I can exile up to 1 target creature I own, and then search my library for a basic land card, and then put both onto the battlefield under my control, and then shuffle. And I guess pay the 2 to equip it to Sangromancer.
I will tap 2 and 2 more for the Colony Ambush. Target creature I control fights target creature I don't control. So unfortunately, it does have to be a forest, so they will trade, but I just don't want you to have the protection.
Well, I suppose that is going to happen. So I will gain the 3 life when that dies, and then Sangromancer himself will die. So let me gain the 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to pass my turn.
I think you're dead.
I think I'm very dead.
I'm gonna try. I'll play a forest for turn. I'll start by ticking up this Nissa and see if I can find a second forest. I will reveal the Nissa's Pilgrimage. Allows me to search for some more lands if I have spell mastery, 2 or 3 if I have the mastery. All right, so let's go ahead and tap some lands here. We're gonna go and tap everything for the lair, 13, which will be 26, so a 25. And I will tick up Nissa to untap one of them and turn it into a 3/3. And we're gonna come across the table for 25 plus 6.
Okay, so I guess I will take 31 damage.
I'm also just gonna tick down and kill your sword.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Just gotta insure it, because you never know. There.
You can top deck a creature and
Yeah, I
make
can
have
top deck a
blocker.
1919 creature with haste.
Do you have a board clear? Nature grows very slowly.
It does.
Oh, that was very nice, Nissa.
Yeah. Which is a very nice way to say, like, the moss will eat your body very slowly. You'll return to the earth in the grossest, slowest way possible.
Where you made the mistake is you gave me too many bodies to feed on, and now I'm very
did.
large.
I gave you spirits. I sent the spirits to the forest.
And this is how
I think that's this
Golgari-
one. I think that's this one.
Yeah.
Thus, less these.
I cosplayed the wrong Nissa today.
Sorry, redo the episode, new cosplay.
I'm done. I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Come on, top deck of a lifetime. I'm gonna draw a card. Swamp. Best play ever.
Got 7.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I guess I'll pay for it. I'll put out a Falconry Noble.
I think you're dead.
I think I'm dead. But I have to let you get the kill. I will pass my turn.
All right. I think we can close it out with a very, very large Hydra. 23, and we're going to go ahead and tick up the Nissa to make another land. That way we can attack with the 3 lands. Hopefully that will kill you. So we will 23, and 9 power in lands.
I do believe that kills me a whole lot. So, good game.
Good game.
I put up a good fight, but I just don't think that I could get around all those Nissas, all of those lands, and that big Hydra. That was a massacre.
I died as I lived. and a pile of treasure and everybody else's stuff.
I'm so happy that Nerdgirl won. How perfect is it that her first time cosplaying, and I got to help put her into cosplay, do all of her makeup, that she drew all of the Nissas and got the flavor win on a camera match.
I thought I was going to win the game by playing a bunch of really big creatures, but it turns out I just need to play a bunch of Nissas. And I didn't even put all of them in my deck, and I thought that that would be fine, and I just happened to find a bunch, and they're pretty powerful. I guess the forests take the day. Thank you so much for joining us. As a special treat, we've got a sneak peek for our next episode. But let's take a minute to tell you about the sponsors.
Coolstuffinc is the best place to pick up anything from sealed product to singles. And don't forget to use our code TOPDECK at checkout for 5% off your order. And if you need a little deck building inspiration, head to EDHRec.com, where they've got all the synergies to match your budget and style.
And now that you've got your deck list, you're going to need some accessories. Head on over to Dragon Shield, where they've got everything you need to get into the game. We have exclusive links down below in the description that'll support our content. And if you'd like to support us more directly, you can head on over to Patreon, where you can unlock exclusive perks like signed tokens from the cast and crew, spell table games with us, and even submit deck lists for us to play here on the show.
And of course, if you liked the video, click like. And if you really liked it, hit subscribe. But now, a sneak peek for our upcoming episode.
Veggie, we're friends. You should duel me cards.
Can we be friends too? I want cards.
She hit you first.
Yeah, but I won't attack you anymore. Hello, I'm Melissa DeTora. I'm a senior game designer working on Magic. His name is Blaster Combat DJ. He loves music and plays basketball.
I'm Zbexx, a professional cosplayer and Magic the Gathering personality.
I'm Veggiewagonyee, and I'm going to be playing Cyclonus the Saboteur. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hello everybody, I'm MTGNerdGirl, and today we are playing Soundwave, the Sonic Spy.
What could be going on there?
I'm being mischievous.
Please don't counter my commander. I love him.
I had to go through and read that card to understand what it did, only to get nothing.
It's fun. It's Commander.